All right. I am an energy reader, so please pay attention to the smoke and all of the surrounding energies in this video. Oh, okay. Okay. So, all right. So, oh, yeah, I'm probably gonna cut out this entire part because it just zoned out so bad. But the beginning energies for this reading are definitely taking a break. I just I just took a break from my first reading to eat a little bit. And I'm also getting clean hands, clean slate. So, yeah. Oh wow. So this came from the bottom, these two came from the top. Just kind of slid out. Let's see. The Ace of Cups, the Hanged One, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, oh, there's an emotional fulfillment that's on the way to you here. But I feel like you need to see the way that this is coming at you at a different angle. And even with this Queen of Pentacles to the this Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Wands reversed, and even now the King of Swords, I feel like there's a need to not necessarily switch from a childish energy, but from this more spontaneous energy to this more reserved one, because I feel like you're entering a position of power here, whether it be with your words, with the sharpness of your mind, or with the way that you handle money, or all three, because they are definitely out here. And I'm not gonna say that unless it comes out here, but since it came up, I feel like there's almost this slight sense of control that's here. Okay, yeah. Wow, yeah. There's a slight sense of control that's here. Maybe you want to know exactly what's like, how this is going to come through, but you're not gonna see how it's gonna come through. Like, I don't know how else to put that. I mean, of course, like, you're going to get here, period. Like, you're like, it's nothing that you haven't been through before, what you're going through now, as to why you need to rest. But like, at the same time, there's this need here to fall into yourself so you can fall in love with yourself and fall out of this control. Because even though you're a psychic bad bitch, you don't need to know everything. Yeah, this control is really messing with your creative mind. It's creatively blocking you. You don't creatives one thing creatives need to learn is that they don't always need to create. Matter of fact, it's actually everything in between that makes a creative a creative. Being able to actually bring it to life is a gift. And or not even necessarily a gift, really, it's an experience. It shows you that you love it enough to bring it to life, but always and forever will it be a part of you. You don't ever need to rush to get it done or to even get it made or started or anything, because the beauty is in the details. But like, even I feel like this controlling energy is like making you not realize the beauty behind you, like what's really coming like for you. Oh, and this just fell on the floor to start. Yeah. Don't let this controlling turn into a depression that makes you not see the fact that like you're going into this position where you're going to be held as a star. Maybe not in everybody else's eyes, but your eyes for sure. For sure. Like, there may be things that you have went through that like you feel like you're lucky, yeah, to see today. You're lucky to even see today. That's how you feel. And you're at a point where you're returning to sovereignty. Yeah, I should probably start showing you guys the cards. But you're returning to sovereignty, and me turning this card to the right as I put it down, I feel like you want to take this sovereignty to a creative level, a creative decree. Or you want to just spend more time being able to like play, pretty much play with this new life that you have, that you're bringing into yourself. Oh. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And I feel like you're trying to escape this energy of being performative for your arts with this moon and the death reversed and the king of wands, because hmm, I don't want to say like you feel like you kind of got pushed into that, but that's kind of what I'm getting with this justice and the eight of wands here. But yeah, you're slowly but surely trying to leave this performative state of being someone that can use their like mind at free will is what I'm hearing. Um, let's see. Let's get a little more energy on this, please. Let's see. More on this justice and eight of wands. Hmm. I don't know. Me yawning and looking at the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're genuinely, oh, you're genuinely just like kind of tired of this performance that you're having to put on with this. No, I'm about to look this up in just a second, but this is what I'm just getting. Like you're kind of tired, almost watching everyone be entertained by this performative act that you're putting on when it's not even your best work, when it's not even the best that you can do. Like you're so like you're tired, like you're just like that's what I got from that yawn I just did. If you guys heard me, like you're tired that people are falling for mediocrity. Mm. Oh, two cards on the floor. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Four of Cups in the reverse, along with the King of Cups, which I didn't even know the King of Cups was down here. But let's see. Hmm. Okay, let's take a pause to look up not only these cards but these. Okay. Okay. So I did some research on these four cards here: the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. And it's pretty much what I said earlier, what I said before about like okay, this is magnetizing. Truly, this energy that you're in, like let's talk for a moment about how truly magnetizing it is, because you're sitting in a standpoint where you've been wearing this mask for all this time, almost being a jester, having on the mask of a jester, knowing that you are actually the king, and all of these, all of your court is laughing at this measly jester that isn't doing a damn thing to really make even himself laugh. But you could take that mask off, and you're really getting sweaty and honestly tired under this mask. But you could take this mask off anytime you want to and show them, like, but this is truly royalty. I don't. I'm almost getting flustered in this energy, not only because this is my first time on camera, but truly because, like, I feel like you're just in this energy of this is so easy. Why did I ever have to fake myself out of this? And now you're in this time frame where you're trying to drop everything else that's just not good for you. Like, if it's not helping you grow or offering, excuse me, or offering any semblance of happiness or stability to you, like, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And you can handle a lot of things, but instability is not one of those things. Stagnancy is not one of those things. You'd rather live in chaos, is what I'm hearing. And confirmation burp earlier. Because, like, yeah. Like, double, triple, quadruple confirmation on not standing for the stagnancy. Because it's not ever worth it. It's not ever worth it for anybody but yourself. And that's on period. I don't even say that. Maybe you say that a lot. And maybe that's how you'll know that this is for you. But these all fell on the floor. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Okay. But let's see. Two of Wands, the Empress. Oh, the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse, and the Temperance in. Oh no, wait. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Temperance upright. So let's see what that's all about. Yeah, I feel like, especially with that hiccup of saying the Nine of Pentacles in the upright and the Temperance in the reverse, I feel like you're giving yourself this black and white decision of going for it and nearly being there or it being perfect and feeling like you shouldn't do it. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, this slapped me in the face. I hope it's good. I feel like you lost your charm. Yeah, I don't know if you've been just like homebodying it up, or you just lost what made you you for some reason. But I feel like you lost your charm, and it won't make whatever you're trying to go into you enough. Let's see. I may have to take up all these cards to keep going. Actually, let's see. I'm hearing go to another deck, so I'm gonna do that. I actually meant to do this reading in another deck, so I'm seeing at this point that this is very much a continuation of my first video. So if you like this one, please go back to the first one. Truly, I mean, it's very much connected. Like this might as well be in the first video. But yeah. Okay. This is my fairy oracle. Not fairy, fae. I feel like this is a really magical collective. Like truly a very, very magical collective. I'm a Virgo myself. Maybe you guys are a bunch of Virgos, a bunch of earth signs. Truly every sign. Honestly, I don't discriminate. But let's go ahead and get these cards before I move on to the next deck. Let's see. Yeah, but that's coming to an end. You not having that spark, you feeling like you don't have that spark, is truly coming to an end because you don't necessarily think that about yourself anymore. I feel like this this was projection. This was projected energies from all over the place. But you're letting it go because you have better stuff to focus on. Truly, you have so much more to focus on, and you know it's either waiting for you or coming towards you. Either way, you're going to meet it. Like you're dropping everything else because it doesn't matter anymore. Like that's all I'm getting. It just doesn't matter anymore. It just doesn't matter anymore. Okay. You may be coming together with some friends, maybe on a creative pursuit. The Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles just came out, and I even saw a glimpse of the Fool just now. So I feel like if you've even closed yourself off from your friends, you're going to start hanging out more again. I don't know if I'm breathing hard in these headphones. Like, I hope it's not picking that up. But yeah. And I feel like you literally don't see this coming, but it's because you're trying too hard to see it. Like you want too badly to see it, but like you should know, like you should know that this is for you because you deserve it. Somewhere along the lines, something or someone or these energies, like this spiritual warfare, truly made you believe that you didn't deserve to be happy, to do good for yourself. Excuse me, confirmation bird. And to that, like, I personally say, F it. Truly. I don't want to cuss so much on YouTube because I feel like they'll probably demonetize me, and I'm not even monetized yet. But, like, truly, screw it. Because, like, they're projections. And once you realize that and why people are projecting all these bad things onto you, you can really do good for yourself because you realize, like, there was no reason to truly ever be upset at me for whatever you're upset at me about. You're just upset because you're always upset. I didn't do anything to you. So, for this reading, or for these cards, I've got the Feline, List of the Shadows, and the Dark Lady all reversed. So let's see what they're talking about. Yeah, I feel like this is literally what I was about to. This is what I was just talking about, literally. But we're gonna keep rating. Yep. Yep. And if I remember right, the Dark Lady reverse is kind of self explanatory. Absolutely. This is exactly what I was saying. Like, you are letting people's projections really get to you. Like, the feline reverse talks about, like, wait, whose thoughts are these anyways? Like, I feel so meek and not mill. I feel so meek and not mill. But like, was that ever me in the first place? And even here, it's talking about like being bonded to these things that you know very good and dang well aren't good for you, and like just trying so hard not to pay attention to yourself because of all these other things around you that are affecting you so much. We even have the spirit dancer here, and I believe she talks about literally being free for the sake of being free because there's no reason not to be. Self expression, freedom, and exploration. Now it is time to focus and really concentrate on a project or process, especially one involving creative arts. So, very much so, like, you have something creative that you do very much want to start, and this may or may not be with a friend. But even if it's not, like, you need to put all of your energy into it. You need to put all of your energy into becoming you, into becoming this spirit dancer, into becoming this energy weaver and this prophet. All of that just spilled out of my mouth, so I know it's significant. I know. So now we have She of the Crotch, which is exactly what it sounds like. In reverse, like he of the fiery sword and all of the other singers, she does not have a reversed meaning, but she fills the universe and is available to all. Reversal here speaks to her archetypal energy blocked or unaccepted by the querent or another involved in the issue. Read the cards around her to begin to understand the cause of this. When she of the crotch is reversed, the question we need to ask ourselves is how may I free this energy of acceptance and nurturing in my life and allow it to flow through me? And we have the line. Wait. Okay. You need to stop focusing so much on like actually becoming and just do what the freak you like to do. Just do what you like doing. Truly, like even if it's as simple as giving someone a hug or giving a homeless guy $1. So with these three cards here. Oh wait, no, that's in reverse. Hmm. Okay. So I'm getting here too that you feel like okay, this could be one of two things. So I'm gonna read it as two different energies. But I feel like you think you're a completely different person than what you're trying to become. And that's like your main stagnancy here. Like, you need to really see what's the fear behind your fears. Like, what's the core of your fears? Like, if you're afraid of going into this opportunity because you feel like people will talk down and you talk bad about you, like, trigger warning, maybe it's because like you had a sibling that talked down on anything good that you ever did. Even if you thought that it was very amazing, like maybe they always like, oh, that freaking sucks. You know, mom will never like it anyways, or something like that. Like I don't know. And like even here, I read this upright at first, but and it's talking about not being blinded by lust when going into something, and that is very important. You should not be blinded by a desire when going into anything that you want to create for yourself in the long term. But even in reverse, it's kind of showing like it partners actually with the bodacious bodak over here, where it's talking about like there's someone meddling in your energy that kind of is disrupting it a lot. And truly, this may be yourself because that's what I'm getting from this a lot. But I'm also kind of getting that it's someone else, like just kind of crawling in the corner sneakily, hoping that you don't see them, but you very much do. Um, or maybe even you don't exactly know who this is, or you don't want this to be a certain person, but it is them, and you do know it. But like either way it goes, like I feel like whatever projection this is that you are putting upon yourself, or even this person that I feel like is pretty close to you is putting on you, no matter how much it seems like you, if it makes you twist and turn in your stomach, it probably isn't. It genuinely probably isn't. Like, and that's okay. That just ecstasy. It just fell on my lap. Let's see. That is the second card. Ecstasy is something that people seek. It feels better than good. It feels well. Aesthetic. We experience it in tiny bursts and in bigger surges. It enables us to recognize the sacred nature of our own beings as an experienced fact, not merely a theory or an article of faith. Ecstasy is not something we can make within ourselves, but something that flows through us when we open ourselves to it. It fills us with power and with motivation to grow, to become what we have the potential of being, and to fulfill our purpose in being here and now on this planet. So maybe you're chasing this feeling of ecstasy, or like with this other person, or just period with yourself, or even like you truly, oh my gosh, cards, or even like you don't want to fall away from this ecstasy because again I'm actually just now realizing that it's in the reverse. The senior cards don't really have a reverse, but I will read it because sometimes they do. Yeah, okay, now I'm feeling more, I'm still feeling both energies, but now I'm feeling this for the people that may have someone that may be meddling a bit in their energy, maybe without trying, or maybe like they just don't want the answer to be true, that this person is kind of like messing doing more bad for you than good. But it says here that you may be feeling sorrowful or even grieving, and remember that those are feelings too, and a part of a great song that has so many ebbs and flows, high notes and low notes. They are a part of love. Don't try to block them. Don't try to deny them. Let them flow. Because your feelings are your feelings. Period. You have to go through that. And I'm even feeling guided to say, like, if it was something heartbreaking or deceiving, it wasn't your fault. And even if you let it go on, it wasn't your fault. It never was your fault. Truly, you were probably under a spell, under your own spell. Like, not even a physical spell that bound you forever, just one that made you feel safe. Because comfort is a spell, one that we can often put on ourselves. But either way, I feel like there's this big need for being strategic, or just being logical, leaning into your wisdom a bit more, because honestly, your intelligence goes over bounds. Like, truly, you have the soul of a healer and a shaman. Like, honestly. And through all this pain, like you alchemize it into wisdom, you alchemize it into this heightened intuition, you alchemize it into ascension. Like every single time you go through pain, I'm just seeing you get more and more wise because you don't take it as another thing that piles onto you and makes you the next crash out. You make like you see it as someone who is experiencing. Like yeah, I flipped to the sage by mistake. That's what this card is. Um yeah. Like you literally turning into a teaching moment. You adding on to yourself as experience so you can help people live. Let's see what these next cards are about. I'm hearing hey ya. um Specifically the part where he's like, and you know you're not happy here. Y'all don't hear me, y'all just wanna dance. um so since I haven't necessarily read anything about this yet, I'm still getting that for this energy. To where you have all this hidden knowledge and truly you probably spill it all the freaking time, but people don't want to hear you. They just want to dance. They just want all of their desires fulfilled. Like if you're the type that kind of tells people like how to be better and how to alchemize this energy into something better for themselves, I feel like they don't take any of the important stuff, just everything that'll make their desires true, like all of the prayers or all of the rituals or something like that. Um, okay, yeah. So through this and for those, even through this person, like I I just feel like you really blocked off love, and through that you blocked off creativity. Oh my gosh, so many cards just came out. And a very significant card to me in this deck actually came out that speaks of another person. Let's see, and under that we have the Bright Mother. Yeah, I feel like you need to bright mother this person, like bright it right out of your energy, for real, for real. Um, because like they really took your creative energy and ran with it, or they find pleasure in being a part of your energy, being able to meddle with your energy. Wow, I'm getting so much disturbance here, and all of my cards are just like falling out, like they're just falling out, flailing out even. So I feel like the I feel like this is a top tier manipulator maybe that you dealt with. And like they truly enjoy doing this to you. Like I'm not even necessarily getting a leaking bad energy off of it. I won't say it's that it's good, but like I won't say that it's absolutely evil or even a demon either. Like this is just someone that truly finds joy in being able to meddle with. I'm hearing an energy so powerful, so benevolent. Yeah, no, literally. Okay, that's literally what this card is. A wild energy, pure potential, like being being able to manipulate your energy. And I'm not getting manipulate in a like, oh yeah, I can make them do this. Like just being able to change even like your mind about what kind of shoes you want to wear. I feel like this person is obsessed with you. uh, the master maker and himself. I was gonna put those back, but let's just do it. If this person's energy kind of wants to come out, let's read it. I wanted to end this reading a bit ago. Let's see. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I'm not getting just like a terrible energy off of this person. We have the master maker and himself here. And himself is pretty much an amplifying card. It makes whatever the card around it like a lot more of what it is. And remember, I just said like I feel like this person is like pretty possessive or something like that. Or not possessive. Well, I don't even mean to say possessive. I meant obsessive. But like it's like with this energy you possess, like just this being that you possess. But I feel like deep down they want to make you better, and they want to do it themselves. I don't know. Um, yeah, the pook, the pookie. Let's see. Okay, yeah, but it's kind of time for this to come to an answer or come to an end. There's too much confusion here. Like I feel like I shouldn't even go too much further with this reading because like there's a lot of confusion said in this and I know it for a fact. So we're gonna get these last two cards and we're gonna go ahead and sneak out this energy. This is the Singer of Courage in reverse and the Death in reverse. Let's see. Hmm. Don't feel bad about leaving this person behind necessarily. Yeah. Don't feel upset about leaving this person behind because you need to grow. It's nothing even against this person, their energy, maybe even what they did. They probably did something terrible to you. Who knows? Maybe you forgave and forgot, forgave and never forgot, never forgave and will never forget. But don't feel bad about leaving this person behind because you need to grow. And like that's what you should be focused on. Like you should be focused on the fact that you have this raw potential energy that could turn into goddamn anything, into absolutely anything. Let's see, any closing messages before I leave my little oracles. All right. Oh, we have solace in reverse. Yeah. Don't let any of this block out your sunshine. Don't let this block out your light. Don't let this block out your creativity ever again. Like you should take care of your creativity as if it's a baby that you're giving birth to. Seriously. Yeah, the sun is here to help you with lost causes and forlorn hopes, is what it says in the book. When you don't even know what to ask for help and guidance, and then do the best you can for yourself. Seriously, like go meditate, go touch some grass, go eat an ice cream, go to the park, go for a walk, sit on your roof, do anything. Like go have breakfast with your father. Go go cook, go bake a cake, do anything that just makes you remotely happy because you deserve to be happy. You don't, people don't need to be sucking on your energy like that. And if they do, they need to give you money for it. Hello. Okay. I love you all. Goodbye.